Okay, we've moved the unit to top garden and I'm going to start mapping it. This is much more challenging. I've put the base station next to a small hedge. It says you shouldn't, but let's see what happens. Let's go out of the way here. I'm just going to go start exploring. And this garden's much more tricky. Got trees, fire, and quite a big hill. Football as well. It's all the way over there. And the dog's coming to explore as well. The robots proved really pet safe last night. Always avoided the dog. It's got a lot of mapping to do on this one. I had just pressed pause, so it automatically stopped. Now I need to resume it. Let's have a go.
Locating. Location detected. Resume mapping.
So the Terramow, as I thought, struggles to go down the steepest incline, but that's within specs. But it can go up the shallow one, which is still pretty steep, which is amazing. So I did a virtual no-go area here while it was mapping, and it's now carrying on mapping. Really, really pleased because it means Terramow can do all my garden. Here we go, he's climbing up this slope. Yeah, it can even stop and restart. Brilliant. Just the steepest one there we avoid, which is okay because the grass doesn't grow much anyway. It's used all its cameras to avoid all this and map it. I haven't had to intervene once, which is really impressive. It even knows not to go into those needles. Let's go around the tree. It knows where the grass stops. It really is like impressive. Right, I've moved the base station just a little bit away from the hedge. Let's see if it's got enough room now.
Start mowing.
Just, there you go.
Start the blade. Display disc.
There you go, disc is set to 50mm. I think that's just the logo my guy. I cut it yesterday and then I'll probably lower it a bit more the next time as well. Right, 780 metres squared to go and cut. See you in a bit. Been mowing here fine up this hill, doing my way to the tracks, see where the steepest steep hill it's avoiding. Pretty hot here today as well, it's about 28 degrees. Yeah, it all seems to be working fine. Using the virtual no-go area, it avoids the steepest part of the hill. Very clever. This boy's mowing the edge of the virtual no-go area. I'll put the map up in a bit later so you can see it. Yeah, there's two rectangles it's mowing the corner of. Amazing. This is a really steep hill. Terramow has now been mowing for 2 hours and battery's at 34%. Just give you some idea of runtime. It finished last night when it got dark and took my stuff off for a full charge as well. So I think it had got sort of done a lot of that. You can see quite a nice stripes it's putting in the lawn. I do like the way it mows in one direction. You can also change that in the app. I'm mowing at 50mm today and then we'll probably drop again down to 45 next. Lots of debris and things around here from the fire, from the pine cones, and it just gets everything on your stride. So it's worth pointing out this was all with auto mapping. You literally just press one button on the app and it smartly avoided the bank with the pine needles. I've seen on the Works forums where the Works vision just goes into there and gets stuck. It knows there's no grass there, so it's not bothered mowing it. It's avoided the fire, little holes not being a problem, although you can set up on the app. It goes around the bench. The auto mapping is very, very clever, and literally press and forget. So lost contact with the lawnmower and looks like it's got itself in a bit of a state. So we need to add this as a no-go area in the corner. Quite a tricky one. So Terramow's finished the top lawn. Been mowing it over a couple of days. It's fully learnt the map. Got stuck in that corner, but then set an automatic no-go area, so that's great. And I thought I'd just film it returning to base. It doesn't like those hedges too close, but it's figured it out.
Charging.